Hey everyone. Alright, so I have to do this in my bedroom because my kids are sleeping and my husband's in the living room and I don't know where else to do it. So anyways, last time I left off was cycle day 13 where I went in for my ultrasound, my second ultrasound, to see how big my follicles were, and those were not ready, so I had to come back on Friday. That was just last Friday. Today is Sunday evening. So a lot has happened that from my video. I actually posted my 13-day follicle scan today. I posted it on my channel, but all this happened since then. So anyways, so cycle day 13, I went home and I kind of felt like I was ovulating a little bit. So I had, and on my video I think I posted that test that it ended up being negative. Okay, so I had then gone Friday morning at, I think my appointment was at 9:30, and I had to get my ultrasound scan again. So I had a 16, no, scratch that. I had a 17 and a 20 on my left side and two 10s on my right side, which I guess they say you can shrink. The eggs can shrink. I don't really know what to believe, honestly, from these people, but anywho, so yeah, so that day they still said that my eggs probably were not quite ready to go, so they wanted me to get myself the trigger shot at 2 a.m. on Sunday. So basically like late on Saturday into Sunday at 2 a.m. And then Monday I would come in for my IUI at 2:30. Okay, well, when I went home that day, I just felt super crampy and I had a lot of leaking and different things, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm ovulating. Like, this is my signs, and this would been the day after I typically ovulate, but like I knew my eggs weren't ready, so I would assume that when I had the 20, then it was obviously ready. So I went and I got more ovulation tests. Well, I took one, and that morning it showed almost positive, like a hair difference in color. And so I called the doctor and I was like, well, it seems like I'm about to ovulate, and then what happens if I don't make it till Monday? And she was like, well, there's not much we can do for you. And I don't think I've already explained this to you guys, but if I did, I apologize. So, you know, we would just be out or whatever that cycle. Well, and she said that the doctor had my blood work that day, and if there was some sight of me already going into a natural surge, that they would call me back. Well, that was probably like 11:30 I called them, and at about 1:30 the same day on Friday, they called me and they said, okay, well, the doctor sees that you're already starting to ovulate on your own, so we're going to bring you in today, which was Friday, the same day I had my last scan, at 3:15, and we will do your procedure in your IUI that day, or at that time. So obviously that was like, okay, I understood what my body was doing, and I'm happy that I said something and just whatever. So I went in at 3:30, and about 3:45 I had the procedure done, and the sperm count was over 5 million, so that was good, and everything went smoothly. And so the nurse does it there versus the doctor, and so that was kind of weird, but it felt the same and seemed the same, so I assume it's fine. And she was like, you know, the last time I did the IUI with this last person I did, I got twins. And I was joking, and I was like, oh, a girl would be great, but, you know, not necessarily twins, but I will be happy if anything works, let alone girl, boy, twins, one. I'll be happy. So anyways, so now the next day, or that evening, sorry, Friday evening, I took another ovulation test, and it was completely positive. Let's see if I can show you. So that was cycle day 15 that I had my IUI done on too. And hold on, this is going to be kind of crazy, sorry. And like I said, I'm in my room, so, but there it is. And it was, sorry, there, pretty, yeah, it was positive. And then I'll show you while I'm on here. This was the day after my IUI on Saturday, and it's like a smidge lighter. So I was like, alright, well that's pretty good. And then today is Sunday, and so I took one, and it see if that'll focus. Why isn't it focusing? There we go. Is negative. So I feel like the timing was good. So I'm hoping, since the day I got a positive on the day I actually had my IUI, and then the next day it was almost positive. I feel like it was like a little bit lighter. And then today, on cycle day 17, it was negative. Like it was way obviously lighter than the control line. So so far obviously I feel nothing, and I noticed that this is totally TMI, but the leaking style of the discharge and things is a lot less. I don't really have much, so I definitely am pretty positive that I ovulated either on Friday or Thursday night, like Thursday going into Friday or Friday and going into Saturday. I'm not 100% sure, but timing wise I think we're good. So now it's just a dreadful 2-week wait, and so I normally am about every 29 days cycle-wise, so I think I'll start testing on maybe this coming up Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. I'm like a piano stick addict. Seriously, it's a serious problem. Good thing they are only $1 at the dollar store. I never have that much guilt, but anywho, yeah, feel fine. I just keep praying that it worked, and I will, I guess, come back and after the dreadful 2-week wait or whenever I try my first test, and I will keep you guys posted. Alright, bye.